True Believers, Gel Pal, Spider-Man, and Cadres, KJ here. Got something pretty special in the mail yesterday. I got a new brush from Sorrentino. This is the Shaving Cadre member brush, the Luca Brassi. I got it done in African Blackwood and the Blood Knot. So I thought that would have a really nice appearance to it, and it certainly does. Very dark and mysterious, almost vampire-like, which is kind of what I was going for this October holiday season. There's a really nice grain to it. It's not going to be picked up on the video, so I'll take some pictures to show you the grain. It's really cool. There's an eye on one side, which is really awesome. It's also OC-tober open comb. So I pulled out my ABC floral handle Gillette old type, which is one of my favorite razors, probably in my top 5 favorite razors, but it's been actually years since I used this. So I was really looking forward to getting this back out. This one has the case. When I bought it from an antique store, there was a piece of tape going all the way around it. Probably been there for years. And when I took the tape off, all the plating came off. So you can see the original brass underneath the case and then the plating. So it's based on the tarnish. You can see on this the patina and also on the head. This is a silver plated razor. So I've cleaned them up before, but I actually kind of like the patina on there, so I just leave it. Decided to pull out my Paladin shaving Pythian Way soap, which is Lilium, Woods, and Vanilla. It's a very subtle scent. It almost just smells kind of soapy in a way, but a really good scent. So go ahead and get this lathered up. I don't have too much luck with synthetic knots. I've really only had one that I really enjoy using, so this is going to be a test. Maybe started off with a little bit too much water, but we'll see. So again, I got my shemagh covering up my scar for now until I get a bit more healed up for my surgery. And I found that although I can talk fairly well, the voice is a little off, but I discovered over the weekend that I can't do inflections in my voice. Everything sounds fairly monotone. If I try to do an inflection, then it hurts. And I discovered last night I also can't sing. So we were trying to sing our opening ode at Freemasons Lodge, and I got halfway into the second line. I'm like, I couldn't even get the notes out. So then I basically just talked it through instead of singing it. Very subtle, but man, I love this scent. And I don't mean subtle in that it's weak. It's a sturdy 3 on the scent strength, but it's just a very subdued Not really strong on any individual note. Scent. Really hard to describe. So, it's not... I did a quick test lather last night and thought it had a ton of backbone. It looks like maybe I've loosened it up a little bit. It's still a bit more backbone than I like, but I'm having a better experience today than I did yesterday, so that's good. I was really getting kind of worried about it. I'm not really a fan of the knot that's in the TSC Legacy brush. It just has too much backbone, too much spring. I like my synthetic to be a bit more floppy. And this one, I'd read that it was kind of scritchy, but was really selecting it for its looks rather than its performance anyway. So I got the desired look I wanted out of it. I did find it terribly scritchy yesterday, but I just was lathering on a already shaved face, and so it was pretty rough. I'm not finding it as rough today, so that's good. So I guess overall I'm pretty pleased with the knot, which is no knock on Eric at all, because I selected the knot. I told him which one I wanted in there. So the only problem with the knot is all on me. But it's working pretty well. It does have some scritch to it. It's got a little bit more backbone than I'd like. But overall, I'm pretty happy with the knot. The brush is fantastic. It is exactly what I was looking for. I told him I wanted a dark Blackwood. He gave me a few pictures of what he had in stock, and nothing was doing it for me. So I did some looking online. I found this African Blackwood. I said, hey, can you get that? He's like, well, I can. It's going to be a little bit more. I'm like, let's do it. So I really love the look of this. And I know it's not coming through in the camera. It looks totally black on camera right now. But I'll get some pictures in the sun so you can see the grain come through. I love it because it's totally black from a distance, but if you get real close to it, you can actually see some brown grain popping through the black, which is really cool. And of course, it's the member brush, so we got the TSC coin in it. All right. On to the Gillette Old Type ABC. I don't know if the head on these ABCs are different from normal Old Types, but I know a lot of people complain, or not necessarily complain, but just note that Old Types are really aggressive, and I've never ever found, I've never found Old Types to be aggressive anyways. But this one is really one of the more mild razors I have, and that's why I like it so much. I just pulled this out of my display cabinet yesterday, and so I got a fresh Persona Blue Lab in it. Pretty messy with my lather today. Oh well. But that was a great first pass. This is one of the first few razors I actually picked up, probably in my first year of collecting razors. I think I picked it up for like $40 at an antique store. And it was like probably my first like really, really nice collector razor. And just the shaves it gets was so good. It instantly became a favorite. I definitely don't use it as much, but I think I like this better than my Fat Boy. I don't know why razors were made specifically to be lather catchers, because they catch lather just fine. A bit of touch up. So if anybody is watching this and you're in the Kansas City area, we are planning a meetup next weekend. I believe it's whatever Saturday is. I believe it's the 13th. In Kansas City, so look up the Kansas City Wet Shavers group on Facebook, and you'll find a link to the event page. So we've got some vendors that have already sent me some donations for raffles. Still looking to get some samples so I can get some goodie bags out to people. But we're hoping that we get enough interest that we can do this every year. There used to be an annual get-together that was put on by a group of people from Straight Razor Place, but a couple of years ago they stopped doing that. We tried to have a couple of small get-togethers a couple of years ago to kind of pick up where they left off, but we just never really had them in great venues. We were always having them in restaurants or bars, and it's really hard to do your own thing when you're surrounded by other people and noises, and especially if you're in a public business where you're kind of expected to spend money. So this time we're having a event in a private art gallery, so it should be a really good space for us. So looking forward to that. Looking forward to meeting everybody who's in the wet shaving community in the area. I know a lot of people that I've met before are going to be there again, so looking forward to seeing them again. DM Shaver on the TSC, he's helping me put it together. He's actually the one that secured the gallery space for us. So today I'm going to finish up with Gurlain Vetyver Aftershave I just kind of thought that that was going to be a good pairing for the scent, since the other was so mild. Really good. All right, so there's shave number 2 for OC-tober, open comb tober. Again, one of my favorite razors, the ABC floral handle, Gillette old type. And that's it for my shave for today. Hope you all enjoyed it, maybe learned something, saw something you haven't seen in a while. Look me up on the Shaving Cadre forum. I'm Spider, and we'll see you guys later. Bye.